Rett syndrome is a debilitating condition that affects those suffering in so many ways. It often takes away their ability to use their hands, often takes away their ability to walk, and nearly always takes away their voice. Without a voice or ways to communicate, how can these girls and women interact with the world around them? How can they live a fulfilling life? They would live in silence, and nobody should have to live in silence.
My name is Susan Norwell. I'm a Rett Educational Specialist from the United States, and at Rett Education I want to make sure everyone sees the girls' possibilities.
That need to understand that just because girls aren't able to physically do what you're asking them to do, that it's a clear link between that being motor and not cognitive.
This is a group of vulnerable children whose needs are being neglected because they've not been recognised. And by providing better physiotherapy and communication therapy, I think we can do a lot to make life worthwhile and meaningful for them now.
The provision of eye gaze technology for girls with Rett syndrome is very much a system whereby families, professionals and suppliers come together to meet the needs of the individual girls. So it's very exciting that we're all under the same roof here in this inaugural event, and that we've got an opportunity to bring our skills and our knowledge together and to learn from others.
I would see the eye gaze technology as really opening up the communication in a way that, say, physiotherapy and other physically based therapies can open up the range of physical activities that the girls should be exposed to and can benefit from.
I also had the opportunity to talk at the day about funding in England for AAC equipment and services. I sit on the clinical referencing group within NHS England representing AAC services, and very exciting times. NHS England has just awarded £15 million for equipment and services across England. So I was able today to explain what's happening and to alert people to the fact this funding will soon be available, and hopefully this will improve the service to these youngsters, both children and adults with Rett syndrome, and that when they need the equipment, they are provided with the equipment.
So my hope would be that we've really affected change, and if there was one place I would want to affect change, it would be in the understanding that the girls are way more cognitively capable than people have ever thought before. This is a population that traditionally has been so underserved that it's really a shame. It's frightening in some ways, the things that I see well-meaning people do because that's what they've been taught to do.
It's also slightly heartbreaking knowing there's so much potential there and we don't yet have access to that, and that's the same for many families, I'm sure. But very positive. We're so grateful that this event's happened.
I really learnt from this conference that actually the doing and how to do it, and the belief that the girls can benefit from these aids and from this particular approach, I found it really beneficial and really empowering.
At Rett Education 2015, we will really be giving a whole variety of communication strategies that you can use with an individual suffering with Rett syndrome. Our real intention is to give these girls the opportunity to be able to communicate in whatever way is best for them. We want to give them a voice, and you are the people that will help us give our girls a voice. We look forward to seeing you at Rett Education 2015.